What if I told you everyone you admire today was once a complete failure? Einstein struggled with math. Michael Jordan missed countless shots. Elon Musk tests rocket, and the question is, will you start now or will you keep waiting for perfection? If you think great people always had a perfect plan from the start, you're dead wrong. Let me tell you about a young man the world once rejected, yet he went on to create the childhoods of millions. His name, Walt Disney. He had a passion, a dream to build a world of magic through animation. But reality hit him hard. Rejected, broke. If you think Disney was a genius from day one, think again. Walt Disney once applied for a job as a cartoonist and was rejected for lacking imagination. Yes, the man who created Mickey Mouse was told he had no imagination. That's like telling Messi he can't play soccer, but he didn't quit. He started a small animation studio, Laugh-O-Gram Studios. He had ideas, he had passion. What he didn't have was money. A year later, his studio went bankrupt, from a dreamer to a jobless nobody. This is the moment 99% of people give up, but Disney, he refused to. In 1923, with just $40, a suitcase full of clothes, and a dream, he set off for Hollywood. In 1928, after countless failures, he created the most legendary animated character of all time, Mickey Mouse, but of course, life isn't a fairy tale. When he pitched the idea to major studios, they laughed in his face. A cartoon mousey who would watch that? No one believed in him. Fine, he made it happen himself. And that's how Steamboat Willie was born. At its first screening, the crowd went wild. Mickey Mouse became a global sensation. This success fueled Walt Disney's vision even further. A few years later, he took an even bigger risk, creating the world's first full-length animated movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And once again, people laughed. A full-length cartoon, no one's going to sit through that. But when the movie premiered, the world was stunned. Today, the Walt Disney Company is one of the largest entertainment empires on the planet. But remember, it all started with a young man who was rejected, broke, and laughed at. Walt Disney was once told he lacked imagination. And you know who else was told she wasn't good enough for TV? A young black girl raised in poverty who would later become one of the most powerful women in the world. Oprah Winfrey wasn't born into wealth. She grew up in hardship, in a home where even owning a TV was a luxury. But she had a dream to be on that screen, to speak to millions. And then, it seemed like her dream was finally coming true. She landed a job as a news anchor for a local station. But just 3 days in, her boss looked her straight in the eye and said, "You're not fit for television." And just like that, she was fired from her dream job. But she didn't give up. She found a position at a small TV station. And then she did something no anchor had ever done before. She didn't just read the news. She listened. She talked. She connected with the audience, and that moment changed her life forever. Success doesn't happen overnight. Nobody is great from the start. But if you believe in yourself and keep pushing forward, one day, the world will have no choice but to recognize you. If you think success is only for the young, the next story will change your mind. A 65-year-old man was rejected over 1,000 times before he turned a simple family recipe into a global brand. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. At 40, he ran a small restaurant. Life seemed stable until the government built a highway and wiped out his entire customer base. His restaurant was forced to close, but Sanders refused to quit. He thought, if I can't run a restaurant, I'll take my fried chicken recipe across America. At an age when most people retire, he started an impossible journey. But he was rejected over 1,000 times. If it were you, would you keep going? But he didn't stop. On his 1,010th attempt, a restaurant finally agreed to use his fried chicken recipe. And just like that, KFC was born. Now imagine if Sanders had quit after 500 tries. Or even 1,000. We wouldn't have KFC today. So, if you're failing today, congratulations. It means you're on the right path. Success doesn't happen overnight, but if you keep moving forward, you'll find your way. Underscore. Walt Disney, Oprah Winfrey, Colonel Sanders, they were all extraordinary people. But if you're thinking, well, they're famous, I'm different. I'm just an ordinary person, then this is the story for you. Have you ever felt like your life is stuck on repeat? Wake up, go to work, come home, sleep? Over and over, like a robot, that was exactly Ethan's life. A boring job, a paycheck that barely covered the bills, and a head full of what-ifs. What if? What if? What if? But Ethan never did anything. Day after day, he just scrolled through TikTok, watching other people succeed and asking himself, why not me? And then, boom, a wake-up call from the universe. Ethan got fired. With nothing left to lose, he decided to try something new. A YouTube channel. But there was one big problem. Maybe it's the lighting. Let me fix that and try again. He kept posting videos, but all he got was failure. Frustrated, disappointed, but instead of giving up, Ethan changed his strategy. He started watching successful YouTubers, studying their content, taking detailed notes. And then, after 3 months, Ethan hit 100 subscribers. After 6 months, he reached 10,000 subscribers. After 1 year, he had 200K subscribers. And then, 1 million followers. Wow, I did it.
Oh, wait, what just happened? Well, to be honest, I made that story up, because truthfully, 1 million followers is still just a dream for me. I was just like Ethan. I had hundreds of fears running through my head. What if nobody watches? What if people hate my content? What if I never stand out among the millions who are better than me? I used to let these fears control my life. And I did nothing. But then I realized, nobody succeeds without starting first. So, I made a decision to create this video. This is my very first video, and I know it's not perfect. Maybe no one will even watch it, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that I pushed through my fears. And I believe that, over time, my videos will get better, more polished, and more professional. Yes, I'm sorry for not being honest from the start. I'm not a genius. I'm not special. But I do know one thing, if I don't start, I will never get what I want. I've started. What about you? Will you keep waiting for perfection, or will you start right now? You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Underscore. If this video inspired you, hit that like button. And if you think I can improve, let me know in the comments. I read every single one. And don't forget, subscribe so we can go on this journey together.